you played, you leave Detroit, you go to Chicago. What was your expectations when you went to Chicago, and what was it like playing with Jordan?
One,
how the hell did you go from that's your
okay, because I'm not a gang member. I don't follow colors.
You follow green.
That's right. I was like, I work for IBM in the Detroit office, the Miami office, the Toronto office, the Chicago office, and the Los Angeles office.
Okay.
But I work for IBM.
Right.
That's the way I always was.
Okay.
The crazy thing is, Jerry Krause, God rest his soul, told me he was going to take me number 9.
Right.
So, but then, they told me they were going to take me number 2 to Boston too. That was Lenny. So I said, well, at least I'm going to Chicago. I visited 3 times. Reinsdorf likes me. I still do an event in Vegas every year with Reinsdorf. And I'm thinking I'm going to Chicago, and they take Brad Sellers. And I'm telling you, I have like 37 people in the stands. I'm thinking, I wish I had a dog whistle. We're going to tear this place up if I don't get drafted in the first round.
Right.
And so I thought I was going to be in Chicago. So I told Jerry Krause and I told Red Auerbach, every time I play there, I was going to play like I was playing a home game. And I did every Boston game. I was trying to give him the business. And in Chicago, if I saw Brad Sellers, who, I was cool with, but if I saw him, I wanted to prove they made a mistake on the draft every single time. Hey, Mike, one time we played Michael Shannon. He's like, yeah, after the game, man, I got the Ferrari. I said, oh, I can't wait to see it. He goes, yeah, he just got out his deal with Chevrolet so he can drive the Ferrari now in town. And we beat him, and I'm at that. He, vroom, vroom. What happened? Man, I ain't hanging out with you. So I always looked at it that I was going to work, and after, I didn't live and die. I didn't live with it that way. But I love Chicago. It was one of my favorite. It was my favorite parts of my career.
I mean, you look at it. You played with a couple of top 75 players. You had Isaiah, Joe Dewey. You go to Chicago. You play with Scotty and Mike. You go to L.A. and you got Shaq and Kobe. What was it like each stop along the way? Because you got Shaq and Kobe early. Jordan and Pippen were their veteran ball club. They had, already had the three-peat. They were already established. I mean, Jordan probably, by the time you got there, Jordan was in year 12.
Yeah, 12. Isaiah and Joe, they literally trained me and taught me. I learned a lot. I still do, man. Like Isaiah, I learn from Isaiah every day. I don't talk to Joe that much anymore. But then when you get to Michael and Scotty, it was a well-oiled machine. And I thought however they practice in Chicago is how everybody's practice. I remember going through that practice, and I used to think practice was useless on something. I'm better off practicing by myself, except in Chicago. It was targeted, and it looked like everything was helping you to get better and better and better. And then when I got to the Lakers, man, I saw, I didn't really realize how mammoth Shaquille is.
Shaq is huge.
You don't realize.
No, you don't.
And then I would hate to have played against Shaq. I did, but I would hate to have to do it for a living. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad I was at the end of my career. Because it's a hard thing to have to deal with him 4 times a year. And then Kobe was just turning into this thing. He was turning into this unbelievable copycat of Michael. But, Tide Evergreen is what I call it. Like, you have Tide and Tide Plus.
Right.
Tide Mountain Fresh and Tide Mountain Fresh and Tide what would it be? Y'all know it as a baby scent.
Yeah.
Like, those are the versions of Michael, but the closest was Kobe. It was the best thing about being with MJ is, one, he smoked good cigars, drank really good.
Can you believe that he was able to do that with smoking cigars and drinking as much as he did? I'm not saying he's an alcoholic, but he enjoyed the bread. but the cigars, he loved the cigars. He gonna get 3 sticks a day.
Me too. But you don't you don't smoke cigars. Cigars smoke. So you don't inhale cigars. The cigar is just sitting there to feed the spirits and let the.
That's what you telling yourself? Yeah, exactly. You telling yourself that? Huh?
Yeah, but you don't inhale cigars. You inhale cigarettes and you inhale cannabis, which you should. Now, inhaling cannabis, because I meant to tell you, on the way over here, you don't partake in cannabis.
I don't.
Yeah, you won't live as long as me because of it. but it's about to be passed. Like Biden just decided he was going to push toward legalizing it. I might even vote for Biden.
I might start open up me a shop like you did.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You mentioned that you were playing against Charles Oakley and he punched you in the stomach.
He did, man.
No, you weren't playing against him. It was at a comedy show, right?
No, we went to Kentucky Derby.
Kentucky Derby, yeah, okay.
Kentucky Derby.
So what happened?
So Dave Chappelle walks up with Chris Tucker. He goes, Michael's sitting there. This is your man, Michael, right here, right one time. Michael or Kobe? Which one? And I look at Michael, and Oakley's over here. I don't even see him put his glass down and we inside the booth. It's like all black people in this booth. And I said, money at 27, young fella would give you the business. And Oakley came out of nowhere and not all air. And Shannon, when I tell you, he hit me. You ever get punched and don't see the punch coming? It's like a quarterback not seeing he's about to get destroyed from the back. He hit me so hard, man.
Oak heavy-handed too. People don't realize how big Oak is.
And Mike was like, Sal, crazy. He just messing with them. I was like trying to act like I was laughing, trying to find air. I was like, give me air. Oh man, that shit hurt. And it was. I'm glad there was no women understanding what we're saying. It just looked like boys playing.
Right.
Man, I would have had to give him one on the eye. Ain't gonna have me laughing. You take my breath away, just like Oakley did with that punch.
Larry Bird, you played against, like I said, y'all was in the same conference, and you played each other so many times in the Eastern Conference Final in the playoffs. They say Larry was more of a trash talker than Jordan.
Yes, and me, and Oak. And this is the crazy thing. Larry Bird is a black guy,
They bleached his skin.
just so he wouldn't get in trouble going downtown Indiana. Because if you heard his diction, you would understand it too. But Larry was just the business. Like I'm so happy on TikTok. Somebody put other Larry Bird pieces, and then you can ask Magic. He didn't miss. Those big shots went in.
Right.
Those big plays he made.
Right. He said it was disrespectful for the opposing coach to put a white player on him. Say, you disrespected me. You disrespected my game not to give me.
Yeah, I want all the smoke. And then he was going to talk smack and sound like it. And that's how I knew that he was passant blanc. He was passing for white. He was just passing.
Is that why him and Doc got into it? They say he was talking. He
told Doc, he said, "You're an old man. This is my league now.
Take this 3 with you."
Oof. And he would say, Sal, you better get help. You better ask for help.
Nah, I want no help. I got him. No, you
draws. I was like, oh, somebody's about to get in and take this. I'm gonna foul him. This is really good cognac. I'm not that I'm surprised. I'm pleasantly surprised. I'm pleasant. I'm not angry surprised. I can't believe it.
You know what? I got one for you. I want you to give me your all-time starting 5 of your former teammates. Woo! Woo! Somebody gonna get left off this thing.
I got Brian Shaw. I've never done this. Okay, what do you mean? The guys I like to hang out with?
No, your all-time. I need you to give me your starting 5 of your former teammates.
Starting 5?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not in there. I'm coaching.
I mean, you want to put yourself in there,
Well,
but I don't know why you would do that, but okay.
I'm coaching. You ask 5 around me? You mean 4 others? I would have Shaquille, Bill Laimbeer,
Okay.
Dennis Rodman,
Okay.
Kobe Bryant. Oh. That cognac made me think feel like I'm on Drink Champs. Hold on. Shaquille, Kobe, Isaiah, Michael, Dennis Rodman.
Okay.
Let me tell you what would happen.
What would their record be?
Their record would be
Would they be Golden State?
be 7 people punched in the face. This is why. Michael is not going to pass the ball.
Okay.
Kobe is not going to pass the ball. Isaiah, depending on the day, is going to tell you who is going to get the ball.
Okay.
Dennis is going to play the toughest defense on whoever the other big is. And Shaquille is going to be in the middle. So, I'm glad we did that. When people put teams together, you have to put, when I developed the human, I'm sorry, when God developed the human, same difference. When God developed the human, and let's just talk about the spine.
Right.
There's bone and then there's disc.
Right.
Both of them are important.
Right.
But you can't have all bone.
Right.
Because now you have to get it fused and you have no ability to be flexible.
Right.
So you need Draymond Green to snap, only get 6 points, 5 rebounds, but this guy only got 4 points. And he thinks, after listening to Draymond, he's going to go home and ask his wife, is all that true what Draymond was saying on the court?
Right.
He's got to unwind.
Right.
So it's just hard to have one basketball and guys who have to have the basketball on the same team.
Is Isaiah the greatest player you ever played with?
I think so.
Did you not play with Michael?
I did.
Did you not play with Shaq and Kobe?
Yeah.
Well, damn, what happened?
Isaiah was 6 feet tall.
2-time champion, finals MVP, 12-time All-Star, 2-time All-Star game MVP, all-time All-NBA.
Yeah, but I think Michael was the greatest. I say that, and he knows why I say that, to piss him off. I used to say to him, Money, these people, you're Messiah. I said in 2,000 years, they're going to be worshiping you. Like, they're going to be Jesus who? Like, you're the Messiah.
Yeah.
And he was like, shut up, Sal. And I go, dog, think about it. Some people literally worship their whole lives and have everything based upon you. And if they met you, you wouldn't talk to them. You wouldn't say anything to them. Like, you'd be like, yo, security. But some people are like stuck in that piece. And I would say to James Worthy, I said, can you believe the way they treat Michael? He goes, yeah, skinny little Michael. They acting like skinny little Michael is the best player ever. Because when we were in college, he was just skinny.
Right.
You know, we would laugh about it. We'd laugh about it.
He was like, Mike Jordan.
Yeah, it was like, yeah. He was, when he went and tried out, it was Clyde Drexler was going at him. This person was going at him. And then he turned into like this unbelievable, it was like Lil Wayne when he was part of the Hot Boys, and then he turned into Weezy.
But the thing, you've been around him. I've never seen anything like Mike. The aura around him.
Yeah.
The man he levitating.
Eddie Murphy.
I've never been.
Eddie Murphy.
I've never been around Eddie. I've been around some famous actors and actresses and seen some famous people. But Jordan levitates.
Yeah.
That man,
he changed it. You know, it's so funny too because you base everything upon Michael Jordan. Even Tom Brady is based upon Michael Jordan.
Right. He's the Jordan of football.
Yeah.
He's the Jordan of basketball.
He's the Jordan of golf. Yeah, that kind of stuff. What was the other cat? So I did a friend of mine, I didn't say his name, you know him, wanted to meet Beyonce. And this is right before September 11th. And we're at this event in New York. And so I introduced Beyonce to him. And she goes, hi. And she goes, John, I want to meet Michael Jackson. I said, I felt different. I said that. I said, I felt different. I didn't know he was in. Like, he literally changed the molecules in the room.
Right.
Michael Jordan does the same thing.
Yeah.
I begged him to go out with us in Philadelphia. We go out. We go in the back way. We smoking cigars in the joint. And the owner of the club comes and go, Michael Jordan in my club? Cut the music off and turn the lights on. He wanted everybody to see Michael Jordan was in his club. I'm telling you, he changes the way people move. His new wife is the bomb too, because her making him do normal things, is dope. That's good for him.
Right.
You know, it's kind of crazy.
Because he's very isolated early on. I mean, he didn't really do any. He didn't do. I mean, really anything publicly.
No, we were in Monte Carlo, and Marvis Hagler was, you know, he moved to Italy.
Right.
And he was in Saint-Tropez, and he saw Michael, and Mike was more impressed to seeing Marvin Hagler than they were just happy to talk to one another. Right. And then we were walking in the street, and I go, "How you like this?" He goes, "No one's bothering me." I go, "Cause you make less than them. We're in Monte Carlo, like, bro, you're not making anywhere close to this money right here." So him, I took it for granted because I can go anywhere.
Right.
And I can go anywhere. And then don't y'all know who I think I am? I'm supposed to be up front. But he can't go anywhere.
No.
So it's.
Do you think he's the most recognizable person in the world?
Used to be.
Who do you think it is now?
Kanye West. If I'm wrong, this is why I told you he's brilliant. He is brilliant.
I would have said the only people that could probably rival him, and as far as face recognition, probably Cristiano Ronaldo.
No.
No. Probably Messi.
No. They're just soccer players. They got to have their jerseys on.
Nah, people know them.
I guarantee you.
That man got 500 million followers. 500 million. Kanye got
$6 billion.
No, you do realize, like Elon Musk.
Music transcends everything.
So you think that Kanye is more recognizable than Jordan, Messi, or Ronaldo?
Right now?
No.
Like, some people didn't know Michael Jordan played basketball.
No, but you know what he is. Or Tiger. Now, when Tiger was at his height.
You don't know what Tiger looked like now. Tiger got a limp. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say nothing mean, Shannon.
I'm waiting.
He ain't got that walk anymore. He doesn't show up in those spots anymore. He's downplaying it, trying to, he's letting everything die down before Tiger strikes back. He's ready to prowl.
You think you think we'll ever see one more glimpse of what he gave us a couple years ago at the Masters?
If Tiger got into hot yoga, this is true statement. If Tiger got into yoga, he'd be back. It'd be hot yoga. He'd be back to the Tiger we knew, because every other distraction got in Tiger. Life got in the way.
Right.
So once he centers himself, he's unstoppable.
Are you sad? Are you disappointed or upset? Sad, I guess sad is a better choice of words, to see how it's playing out between Scottie and Michael? Did you ever think it would get to this?
No, because I always think Michael.
I thought they were cool.
I thought they were clowning. I thought they clown. He's clowning it. Michael clowns him and stuff, right?
I think The Last Dance did this, because Jordan said some things in The Last Dance. Because if it's first of all,
well, Michael won't say anything he didn't say to your face.
But here's the thing: why would you put Scottie not Jordan? You weren't there. Why would you put Scottie not going into the game in '94 when you weren't there? Why would you put that in your documentary? It's like me. I got something, but I'm gonna put something that's not pleasing to John in my documentary. What the hell? You looking like, bro? What the hell I got to do with this?
Did I do it? This is the deal. Scottie was wrong in '94.
Yes.
And this was part of the story on how Tony Kukoc got to it and how.
But that didn't last. That ain't part of Jordan's story. Jordan wasn't on the team.
Well, he also didn't edit it.
But I'm saying,
he just executive. They had to say he's executive producer.
Yeah, he got final say.
He goes some cut. No, shoot, he don't.
Jordan had say in that.
No, he didn't. Hey, and Shannon, I'm gonna tell you right now, you had the best interview with Lamar Odom. period, and period. Vlad almost had it. Vlad almost had that interview. The boy didn't show up. I'm telling you, you had the best interview.
Appreciate that, Lamar.
He said, seriously, he said no to everybody else but you and felt comfortable telling you his truth. You know how crazy that is?
Yeah.
I wish you would have wanted to cut something out and I was producer on here. I'd be, Shannon, you know you're right. We're going to cut it out. And then I'll have somebody go get you drunk while we put it on the air.
Put it back in.
Say sorry to you after we get the points.
The Lakers, you go to the Lakers after you stint with the Bulls. The Lakers basically signed you to babysit Shaq. Now, you guys, I mean, you do have some familiarity. Both of you are dogs among your sci-fi.
You say?
The purpley gold.
Yes, this is the deal. That's how I got in.
Okay.
I did I don't know if you know this, but I'm a psychic. So I literally was watching.
Psycho, we go move the I and put over.
I'm a psycho. I called Phil and I go, dog, you ain't gonna let these two guys not win a championship. And I had no idea he was negotiating with the Lakers.
Right.
So I had to play it off like, well, I know the inside, so you better put me. I realized I tapped in at the right time.
Right.
And so I had to act like, okay, you're going in, you're gonna need me because I do this. And my job wasn't to babysit, it was literally Phil believes in vets. And I said, I live 5 doors from Shaq. He listens to me. He's one of my favorite people on the planet. When I needed money financially, Cat hit me down. And when I was like, I'm gonna pay you back, he said, don't pay me back. I was like, damn.
Thank you.
Like this dude.
If I leave some money, you gonna pay me back.
Oh yeah, I know that's right. Or I'm gonna hurt your eye.
Yeah.
And but I was sitting there and I would do this to Shaq. I knew the offense. I thought the offense was beautiful, and so Tex loved that I knew the offense. Loved that I loved it. He literally wrote the book and then autographed it to me. I knew the words. I knew why it worked. I knew other nuances of it. And so I would just stand behind Shaq when I'm guarding him, and he would say something, and when Shaq would go to make a move that everybody would make, I go, don't move. He knows you're going to make that move. Let this happen, because this person is not knowing what comes after this and this.
Right.
Shaq would listen. And then Shaq said, why can't I just post up right here? I said, you can, but wait till late in the game. Things like that.
Right.
And then we went to Boston, and me and Shaq's uncle, we got to go out. Shaq couldn't go out.
Right.
Shaq couldn't go out, but we got to go out.
Mm-hmm.
Besides that, I think it's mostly energy. The reason I've been on teams that won championships is I bring a better energy. I'm a teammate. I'm a hard worker. I make sure, like, hey man, we got to be on the bus at this time.
Right.
That constant tick on what we have to do. Those are the kind of things I get to. Yeah, you saw me over CJ with my eye watering.
Somebody must have punched you there earlier.
No, so what happened, Shannon, is I got I went and got my eyes operated on because I ain't want to show you how big my glasses was. Yeah, and then
you mean to tell me you're a vegan though? I thought vegans don't get anything wrong.
No. This was bad eyesight since I was a little boy.
All the vegetables, all them carrots and greens and
I know my daughter said that too. I wish beta carotene was really the only thing that would help my eyes. I didn't see so much bad stuff. My eyes watering, and